location that does indicate where a spin is possible. And even if it's not a tight circulation or rotation, there's certainly some gustier winds going on with this right along Highway 19. So we'll zoom back in for some of the neighborhoods that you may be familiar with within this region. Again, near the Rogerville area and to the north, and then passing perhaps near the Cottonwood, or rather the Cotton vicinity to the north, Tanglewood Road to Eubanks Road. Those are going to be some locations within the next few minutes, maybe the next minute or so, where you can have this circulation moving through. And of course, the radar sweep updates about once every 1 to 2 minutes, and this is just a freeze frame in time. This is not just something that's staying still. This will be something that continues to make progress towards the east fairly rapidly at about 50 miles per hour. I have to double check that to make sure that's an accurate statement, but it is moving pretty swiftly amid a shield of heavy rain. So this is not going to be something, of course, it's still kind of dark. We're not quite to dawn. This is not going to be something that you'll be able to see. There is a lot of moisture, a lot of rainfall wrapped within this. Let's check in on the storm threat tracker to see what kind of enhanced threats it's showing. And it does indeed show at least that red shade there that indicates at least some noticeable rotation, a little bit on the weaker side, but nonetheless it's still present. And to the north and east of that is where we have the possibility for some hail along Highway 27, and that does 37 rather, and that does kind of line up to the overall anatomy, if you will, of a spin-up tornado, where you have a strong inflow that produces hail on that northern side of it, and then the wraparound circulation that can create the low-level circulation and a possible tornado within that region there. So that's what we're concerned about here for areas near Cotton, Hinsonton, and near the Sale City area. So 37 is going to be one of those highways next that can get in on the potential of a tornado here in the eastern side of Mitchell County, Georgia. So that is going to be something that will be of a particular concern over the next several minutes. There has been at least a little more intensification. Let's see what the storm relative velocity shows. And it does still show maybe a little bit more of the stronger outflowing winds within this as opposed to the backside circulation, but there's still enough of that indicator that winds are going to be problematic within this portion of east central Mitchell County along Highway 37. So folks who are within this region, definitely a good reason to make sure you are in that safe zone within the interior of your home. Preferably in a place without windows, because the winds will be gusty very quickly. They can be kind of violent, if you will, and that can cause certainly some structural damage or at least some effects to certain things like trees and whatnot.